Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, Kenzie says if you can flirt with a robot, that goal in. Game 3, Kenzie. That's all I'm gonna say. Game 3. The third Mass Effect does that. And there is the Citadel. Very majestic indeed.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Here we are at the center of the galactic civilization.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alright, so now we get a first glimpse of how things work in this game. You saw 3 guys on that hologram over here. These are actually the top guys, the top dogs in this game, if I might say. They represent 3 races and they control the sort of galactic civilization, the civilized part at least. Let's do some decryption here and then I'm gonna tell you a bit more about them. Alright, so by hacking some devices you get experience points and side missions, so we're not gonna do side missions live on stream, but I'm still gonna collect them, do them off screen maybe. So you saw 3 races there. One was a Turian, which we already know, they are the kind of military race in this game. The other one, the central one, was an Asari, which is kind of my favorite race in the game. These are the kind of like, let's see if I can find an Asari here to show you guys. Like this is an Asari, for example, they look like this. They're all blue and stuff. And this is gonna be how Liara looks, by the way. And the third guy was a Salarian, this guy here. It's very interesting to go into the backstory of every race. I could talk about hours on end about this, but I'm gonna keep the action going. While we're going to the tower, though, I could say that the Asari are maybe the original race in space. Like these are the guys that first went into space. They found this citadel here, and they populated it. They live for 1,000 years, which is very interesting, and they do not have sex. I mean, they do not have asex. There's not women or men in Asari. So you're gonna see Asari can mate with men and women as well. They look like women, but they are asexual, I guess. Oh, two Turians staring at each other here. What's going on?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Alright, let's do some chat before we move on. Let's see, Finland. Yeah, Finland should be... I've never been, but it should be beautiful. Whenever I think of Finland, I think of rallying. I don't know why. Like, having a car and running through forests. Like, really big forests through Finland. I don't know, that's the image that pops into my mind. That's concerning, says MV. Oh, what is concerning? Interesting. Do elaborate on that, MV.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Oh, you probably mean about Saren, don't you? Do not worry about Saren. I will take care of Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very hopeful, though. Like, nobody seems to have any evidence on Saren, on Saren's wrongdoings. So how will this council meeting go? I mean, we will accuse him, but it kind of looks like we have no evidence against him. Oh, interesting discussions going on here. But we'll talk about that later. There's so many races in this game, but I do not want to waste too much time. We'll just talk about them when we meet them, I think. For now, let's go meet the Galactic Council, the top dogs, see what they think of Saren, and whether we can convince them or not that he's a bad guy.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Oh, and how do you know about the beacon, man? You wasn't there.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Ouch, okay, so now you can see the resentment that some of the Turians bear for humans, I guess.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony? I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Welcome to the stream, Chunk, and yes, this is Mass Effect 1. We are about to, we have just arrived in the Citadel. We are addressing the Galactic Council, trying to convince them that Saren is a bad guy, but we do not have any evidence, so, yeah.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
They are not impressed.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
And the Ambassador is left all sad and alone. Don't worry, Ambassador, we will get the evil Saren. Well, Saren. Sorry, Saren.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Oh, Chong hasn't played Mass Effect 1, but only 2 and 3? Well, you actually played the 2 better games, but still, Mass Effect 1 kind of sets the tone very nicely for the other 2 games. Like, if you ever play Mass Effect 1, Chong, do take some time to go through the Galactic Encyclopedia. You will learn a lot of things about the various races. It will set you up nicely for the 2nd and 3rd game.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Oh yeah, Charlie, you know what? You can alternatively also see my live streams. I'm gonna try to explain things as well as I can and as fast as I can, because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan and I do know a few things about the various races, things like that. I already explained some things, but as we go on and meet new races, I'm gonna try to clarify some things so you guys can enjoy this game better.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Alright, I don't think we can learn too much from Captain Anderson here. Let's actually go away now.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
And I will try to go over the some main story points, since Chong hasn't played the first game as well. First things first, right now, we just failed to prove Saren is guilty. We're gonna try to find some evidence by talking to some people or shooting them in the face. We'll see how that goes.
That guy's up to something.
This is a little side quest here. I'm gonna quickly take that.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
So this is actually only a side quest, but this guy was fiddling with that thing there, that machine. They call them the Keepers. And you might not think they're important in this game. Even during the second game, you will not think they're important, but trust me, during the third game, I think, it's gonna be revealed just how important these guys are, even though they look very innocent.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Oh, Kenzie wants me to flirt with everybody. Don't worry, mate. I will not let you down. Although in the end, we're only gonna have one romantic interest, like a true romantic interest, because the game doesn't allow for multiples. But I'll do my best.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Right, so I actually skipped one important question for him, but I'm gonna tell you all about it myself. You see these little guys here? Nobody knows where these guys came from. They only appear inside the Citadel, and they always seem to be working on some kind of control panels. People believe that they are here just to maintain the Citadel, keep it in working order. But there is actually much more to that, which is gonna be revealed only by the very end of this game, I guess. So just keep that in mind. Alright, now, let's see, what's our objective? Well, we can scan the Keepers, that's not very interesting. Let's go for the main missions. We could go see this Shadow Broker. Speak to Harkin, that's what we're gonna do probably. There is a guy that can give us information about another guy, and that other guy could help us prove Saren is guilty. So let's go do that. Hold on. Let's maybe fast travel. And I'll probably give you some backstory as we go there. So, for Chunk, who hasn't seen the first game at all, like at some point, let's go for the original story of the game. At some point, there were the Protheans and no other race in the world. These Protheans, they
That's him.
oh shoot, we get into a fight right away. These Protheans vanished from existence. Oh man. Getting decimated here, hold on. These Protheans vanished without a trace. Nobody knows what happened to them. And after that, at some point, all the other races appeared in the galaxy. And they found things that the Protheans left behind, like these beacons, small caches, things that could help them evolve their technology. Oh wow, that wasn't a triple shot. What's happening here? Interesting. Alright, I think we're almost done. Come on. Alright, let's go in a bit more aggressive.
Those were Saren's men.
Alright, so after the Protheans vanished, and the other galactic civilizations started populating space, they found everything ready for them. Like the mass relays, the Citadel, everything existed before they even went to space. So they found this citadel and conveniently populated it, because why not? It is in a very central location, it is very powerful, it is very defendable, and it links to all the other parts of the space, so naturally they chose to populate it. And that's where we stand right now. There has been a few other interesting races. Before I go in, let me quickly tell that story to Chung as well. Oh, let me actually give you something pretty to look at while I'm saying some stories. I know for a fact we can sit down here and watch this, for example. So while I'm telling you guys stories, let's actually relax and look at an Asari dance. I don't know. So any case, some races, the good races, the civilized one, they formed a civilization. Mainly the humans, the Asari, the Turians, those are the most important races to know of. And there are some other races though, like the Geth, those machines that we fought earlier. They are supposed to be the bad guys in this game. And there was at some point a race called the Quarians. The Quarians made some machines to help them out with mundane everyday tasks, but unfortunately those machines evolved, they gained artificial intelligence on their own, and they turned against their creators. So essentially they all but wiped out the Quarians. And then they took their planet. Everybody was preparing for a big war against the Geth, because, well, AI machines tend to attack everybody else. That's how it goes. But surprisingly, the Geth did not attack anybody. They just remained on their planet, living out peacefully, I guess. Now, though, at this point of the game, we are starting to discover more Prothean devices, and suddenly the Geth are coming out of hiding, and they are again attacking the other races. So this is how we are right now at the plot. The Geth are attacking, and nobody knows why. We are about to find out at some point, though, pretty soon. Alright, let's do some chat. This is one fine guy. This is so crazy, says Chung. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you guys wanted to look at something pretty while I was talking. And there is Harkin.
Back off, Wrex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Wrex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Alright, this Wrex guy, this is gonna be one of the characters we can recruit later on in the game, so do remember this guy. MV says, somebody just texted you 6-7 months after not having talked to you? I would be cautiously friendly with him. That's my opinion, MV. Alright, let's talk to Harkin now. This guy knows where Garrus is, and Garrus has probably some evidence to expose Saren.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Secrets are like herpes. Jesus.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
This guy is all kinds of charming.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Alright, we did gain a level up, so let's go ahead and assign some skill points maybe. Let's see, what should we do for ourselves? Let's keep unlocking the assault rifles. I want to get at least... Oh man, I cannot unlock the sniper rifles, damn. Okay, we'll do that in the next level up maybe. Probably should get some points into charm, just so we get some dialogue options maybe. And maybe the soldier training. Could get the adrenaline burst as well. Let's go for some regeneration and some assault training maybe. I'm gonna quickly divvy up some points on my companions as well. Let's give him some maybe some first aid. Let's give the Ashley some firepower. Maybe some assault rifles. Alright, I think we're good to go. Alright, so now, next mission, we need to go find Garrus. Where is Garrus? He's in the med clinic. So let's head over there. Do you guys want to see some more dancing? Ah, no. Just joking. Let's keep going. Everybody's dancing.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Oh, is Sunny D telling stories? Let's see. Dude hasn't texted you for 2 years, just texted you. He actually wanted some money. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. That's kind of sounds logical. Alright, so now let's go to the med clinic. And you actually heard something important about Captain Anderson's and Saren's history. Like, before me, I'm trying to be the first human Spectre right now, right? So before me, though, there was another candidate, and it was actually Captain Anderson himself. He tried to become a Spectre, and Saren was assigned to him to oversee him and judge if he's fit to become a Spectre. Obviously, Saren despising humanity. I'm looking at you in the chat room, Saren. Don't despise humanity. Just a joke. In any case, he ended up screwing over Captain Anderson, and he didn't end up becoming a Spectre. So there is some rivalry going on there.